Hello everyone, how are you? Before I start the December reading, mid-month reading, I just wanted to apologize for delay in the Jupiter transit reading. Of course, the transit is for 1 year, so I'll finish the reading for all the other signs. I just uploaded for 3 signs, and I have to upload for other 9 signs. Actually, a week back, I had to travel around 400 kilometers on a day when it was minus 20, and half of the time I was walking here and there uh, within the city limits in both the places where I live and the other place where I went. So I got some cold, flu, I don't know, whatever it was. So I was feeling very low for a few days in between, so I could not record anything. And then the even I skipped message of the day one for 1 day. So, but now I'm better. So let me finish the mid-month reading, and then I'll do that. And also, I'll post one overview of annual reading as a sample reading, how I want to take the annual reading this year, so that you have an idea. And if you want to have a personal annual reading, you can order that. If you have already had a annual reading in the past, and if you want to have annual reading, you can already order that on my website. The link is given below. But if you are new and if you want to see how I'm going to do the annual reading this year, it would be a little different, free flowing one, not in a structured way like I always did. So you can wait. I'll do as a generic reading for the world events kind of thing, and I won't have time to do all the sign wise annual reading this year. But if you want to have a personal reading, please do order on my website. So let's start with the December mid-month reading. Hello Pisces, this is your mid-December reading, and let's see what do we have. We have celebration, share the love. You are celebrating something, but what the cards are telling is that you are celebrating this with lot of awareness and lot of understanding that whatever you are celebrating is for now. Sooner or later, you have to get back to your life and deal with a lot of different things, good, bad, ugly, everything. And but for now, it is important to celebrate. So in the moment, you are celebrating right now with not a lot of expectations for future, which is great, because with expectations about future will only bring sadness and isolation for yourself. But not expecting anything for the future will only motivate you to reach out to a new set of people who can give you a fresh start with newer things, newer goals, newer ambitions in life, which would be more exciting, which would be more fulfilling. So looks like you are on a solid ground, but the what the cards are telling is that be a little more careful about a certain expectation that you are not able to release, because that might bring some challenging times and sadness to you. uh, Even though you are aware that it's wrong to have some expectations, but they are still there and you are not able to let them go. That's a warning that I'm seeing here. But then we have this new vitality card and waiting for results. You are looking for new opportunities, and you have found new opportunities, and you have sent in messages about starting new things, and you're waiting for results right now. While you are waiting for the results, all your past efforts on your own self are going to give you a lot of recognition, a lot of uh, acceptance in your community, in your society, which will help you to move forward in a certain direction, and take a stance for yourself. But then uh, it will also bring a certain kind of element where you will have to be little more careful how much you need to indulge in. Okay, I'm going to take a moment of silence to actually build this up in my mind. What they're trying to communicate here is that you would get a lot of success in terms of recognition, and you would want to move forward, and you would be able to move forward, because this is the Chariot card, which is that will lot of willpower. You're moving forward, and you are still strongly communicating with other people, but you are awaiting results, and somewhere you might feel little tempted that give a negative remark that, see, I have been talking to you for very long to start something new, and you are not even responding. I need some acknowledgement. I deserve some acknowledgement. And you would be little rude to them, or you would try to push them in a way where there is some kind of negative emotion attached to it. And that's where the cards are telling that you please watch out, and you won't even realize that you are getting sarcastic, or you are becoming little negative in your tone. And be little careful in next 15-20 days, because that will create a trap for you, and you don't want to create that trap, a karmic trap, because your ambition is to actually end something and start something new, and you already are on that verge of celebrating the end of something. But starting something new is totally dependent on a lot of other factors, and you might have to wait for a few things, and that's where you're losing your patience, and you need to possibly start approaching a different way of looking at things right now. And if, or find a new set of people. You have approached a set of people who are not responding properly, find another set of people, and don't lose hope. Ultimately you will succeed, but for now, uh, anger management is priority. That's what the cards are telling. And it's strange, Pisces people usually don't get very angry, or at least they don't show it publicly. And this time you might just lose the plot for a while, because this is a short reading for next 2 weeks. So uh, I'm not very worried. Or at least on a professional setup, everything is uh, not going to work, because most of the people are on vacation. But on a personal dynamics, this may work out. Be careful there. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye and namaste. See you soon. If you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website astral.com, and don't forget to sign up for the annual reading on my website if you want. And astrological readings are already there. And please subscribe, comment, and share. Namaste.